Welcome if you're new here. This channel is about falling in love with the wrong person. This person will have a chronic romantic condition. Now, I believe everyone who is single and open for love must be made aware. My passion is to spread awareness so that less genuine people get snared into this devastating love trap. Anyone can get caught up. And once they do, unfortunately they have to endure intense heartache and trauma. Please, I'd love you to subscribe so that you can go back over the information and find out the cycle, the traits and the elements. Today we're going to talk about what it's like when you've fallen madly deeply in love with this person because they felt like you're perfect, the love of your life, twin flame connection. Now, the purgatory that this person puts you through when they go through the devalue and the disregard stage is a suspension. It's like you're suspended in time, you're just shelved and collected while they then move on to another love project. Now, purgatory, the condition, the process, is like a place of purification or like a temporary punishment. This is like Romantic NPD style. I know it is actually a Catholic thing, but it's not actually mentioned in the Bible. I don't think hardly at all. But anyway, the idea of purgatory from the Romantic Narcissist point of view, you've done something wrong, you have gone down in their estimations, and now you're put into this suspended state because you're not given closure. Now, this leaves each love project in a state of hope, in a storm kind of thing. And they're basically waiting, they don't know this, but they're waiting purification from the romantic NPD thinking. Now, it's a place of suffering, it's a place of punishment, and it's where the genuine souls are basically put. And it's got two purposes. It's temporary punishment, parole. It's cleansing for your perceived sin that you've done wrong to the romantic NPD lover. In their mind, I guess it purifies the genuine soul before they're granted a hoover or a text message or a phone call from the NPD person. And basically the real doctrine, as it is for the Catholics, which is the same for the romantic NPD person, is you will have their mercy and they'll be just with you, but you must be kept intact and upheld, sort of thing. Now, the romantic NPD divine mercy refers to the fact that they'll forgive you of any wrongdoing as long as you truly repent and you're sorry and you come back better and more in line to their needs and wants and whims. Now, the romantic NPD justice, however, basically they will reward you by giving you a hoover and telling you they love you, they need you, they want you, they made a mistake. Of course, you give them a real ego boost because you have been set in this purgatory state, this suspended state. You're delighted to hear from them. So of course you stroke their ego, but then they will put you back into purgatory, the NPD style. You'll await their mercy, basically. Now, each genuine soul love project is left suffering. The soul in purgatory is definitely and absolutely going to be hoovered, but not just yet. It could be a very long wait, but you're always left hoping because you might get, you know, a hi babe or a hi darling, how you doing? And you text message them back. It goes on for a little while. Boom, they've gone. You might not hear from them for weeks. It could be 4 weeks, it could be up to 2 months, and then you can't cope because you've got those jittery, dreadful feelings, so you contact them, and it's almost like they haven't left you. They're still full of the "hi babes, love you," and it's ever so peculiar, to be quite honest. The word suspense, suspended state, it's like every time the romantic narcissist leaves you in this state, you're stuck. It's like you're floating around, wallowing in hope and despair. You're just waiting for the romantic narcissist approval to be brought back into their beautiful love once more. People that have been through this state understand how it came about. You were idolised, you were adored, and you were put up on a pedestal. It is the most beautiful connection and feelings of love that you've probably ever had in your life. People that haven't been in this situation, and we please pray they never do get into this situation, because only they can comprehend how this heavenly, beautiful connection turns into this hellish thing that they then have to endure. And I've spoken to you in the past about the love hormones and the state that you're left in, why you are left in such a bad state and why you can't seem to let go. Once you're down from the love hormones and you have a more logical way of thinking, don't forget the romantic narcissist hasn't changed. They're still going through the same situation, the same mountain. They're going round and round and round. You can change. So you've come down from the hormones, you have logical mind, you start to think something really is off here. Something's very, very wrong. And hopefully past the year of recovery, because unfortunately that's how long it takes for you to come down off the love hormones and the high of the love, you will get through this. Not even the cracks will show. In fact, you'll learn an incredibly valuable lesson. And I promise you, you'll get over this. You will logically work out something's wrong, and when you get your final hoover, it'll be full of love and hope, as it always has been. You're done. You are done. Now, the point that the genuine soul goes no contact, that's usually when the whole thing is over. It feels like the romantic narcissist has full control, because initially they do, because obviously they don't feel empathy and they have no feelings the way a normal neurological person can feel. But usually the final disregard actually comes from the genuine soul, each and every love project. But the romantic narcissist just goes on finding more throughout their lifetime, probably. You've had a very lucky escape.